I'm hoping this love is enough. Ooh, 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 ooh. I noticed the tears that you hide in every battle you fight inside. It's a miracle how you still shine. Let me give you another reason to smile, 'cause you deserve it. Sa bawat puyat at tiyaga, you deserve it. Sa lahat ng iyong ginawa, you deserve it. Kung pwede lang mundo'y bibigay pa. Baby, I'm hoping this love is enough. It must be the season that's got me like this. I'll be there for you. There's no giving up. You must be the reason I'm feeling like this. I'll be there for you. Together's enough. Ano man ang gusto, akong bahala sa'yo. 'Cause you deserve it. Sa bawat puyat at tiyaga, you deserve it. Sa lahat ng iyong ginawa, you deserve it. Kung pwede lang mundo'y bibigay pa. Baby, I'm hoping this love is enough. Love is enough. Thank you, Rappler. Thanks, guys, for tuning in.
Hello, you're tuned into another episode of Rappler Live Jam. I'm Juno, and please join me in giving a super, super warm welcome to our guest for tonight, none other than James Reid. Hi, welcome back.
Hi, thank you. Thank you for having me again.
Yeah, it's so nice to have you here again. I think it's been a year since your last
Yes,
episode.
it's been a year.
Yeah, so before we get started, would you like to introduce your band?
Oh, we got on the guitar, we got Luke April, and on the bass, we have Ram.
Yeah, welcome to you guys also.
Round of applause, guys.
Yun, so I mentioned a while ago that the last time you were here was in December 2024. And back then, I think I recall that you just released your EP, JGH.
Yes.
Yeah, so I think like a lot has happened since then. So could you update us? What have you been up to in that time frame?
I had just released JGH at that time. And then at the beginning of the year, I released Pahinga as part of the deluxe version of JGH. Pahinga I'll be performing later on in the show tonight, but that was the last song for JGH. And I've been working on a new album with a new sound and a new feel. This song and also the next one I'll play, Blessed, is part of that body of work that I'm working towards.
So looking forward to it.
Most likely it'll be out next year, but yeah, I think I took a kind of a different direction with music this year, and I'm excited to share it with everyone. I'm excited for everyone to hear the album.
And speaking of course, you opened the show with You Deserve It tonight.
Yeah.
It's your latest release, and it's a super upbeat song. So I think it's kind of the perfect way to lead into the holiday season, since next month it's December na.
I made it as like a Christmas song.
Yeah.
But it doesn't sound like a Christmas song. I didn't want to go full Christmas. But for me, the meaning of the song was, I think, the most important part about, the holiday season. For me, the song is really about appreciation. Appreciation for the people that wake up every morning and even though they're going through what they're going through, having a hard time, or it's been difficult for them, they still manage to put on a smile. They still manage to brighten people's day. So there's someone who's very close to me who's like that, and I find it very admirable. So I wrote this song for her and for everyone in my life who's like that, as like appreciation. And even if you don't give people like gifts, physical gifts, I say, I'm hoping this love is enough. Sometimes just a kind word or just some appreciation is enough. It goes a long way.
Yeah, and I can tell because like I was looking through the lyrics last night, and I think there's a line that says, "I see you in all the things that you do," something like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which I forgot to sing earlier, my bad.
Oh my gosh, it's okay. We didn't notice.
Well, now you know I shouldn't have said it,
Yeah.
but I actually sang my second verse first. Of course.
That's all right. So a while ago, you mentioned that you wrote this as a Christmas song, but then parang it doesn't really sound like one. So is this your first Christmas song? Would you say it is?
Yeah, I think this is technically my first Christmas song.
Ooh.
And it was produced by none other than Luke April here. Actually, what? Oh, yes. And also Jason Marvin helped me write this song. The three of us worked on it together. It was just like, what, last month? Yeah, it was pretty quick.
Do you think we'll be hearing more Christmas songs from you in the future?
I mean, if they sound like this, hell yeah.
You're looking forward to that also. So now I wanted to kind of touch on your work at your record label. So of course you founded Careless Music, and I'm sure your fans know that already by heart. So I'd say that you're familiar with all sides of the business of music, given that you are the chairman of Careless Music. So how would you say your work at Careless Music has kind of impacted or kind of like intersected with your work as an artist? Like, is there a new kind of wisdom that you think you learned from doing both things at the same time?
Yeah, I definitely, especially coming from like very mainstream to kind of doing my own thing when I had stopped show business and just to focus on music. I think running my own music label, it just really makes you appreciate the process of making music. Like, there's nothing I cherish more in this whole experience of making music and touring and all that stuff than being in the studio with these guys, just making a song from scratch. Like, that's become such an important part of what I do, and making sure that everyone, like everyone involved, like from the producers, writers, artists, is like treated properly and paid properly. For me, became very important.
Yeah, because you're coming from a perspective of both sides, so you can really see, yeah.
It's been hard to to balance the creativity and then also I gotta be a CEO as well. It's business at the same time. But yeah, at the end of the day, if you're not enjoying it with the people you're doing it with, it's kind of pointless.
But how do you manage doing both at the same time?
With difficulty.
Okay.
That's it. With difficulty.
Yeah, so the next song that you'll be performing for us is Blessed. Was there any specific experience, if any, that you think inspired the creation of this particular song?
A particular experience, we had a songwriting camp, a Careless songwriting camp at the beginning of the year. And this song was like one of the first songs we made from the camp. And it really set the tone, for the rest of the songs that I've been making. And yeah, Luke went crazy on this track. He produced it, and I've never made something like this before. It was really so like organic and free flowing. The song doesn't have any repeating sections. It's wild. But yeah, I wrote this song it's really about love more than anything else. And of course, the inspiration to the song is my girlfriend Isa. And actually, all the songs I'm writing. But yeah, all the words that I write, like the meaning will never add up to more than the inspiration, that she gives me. But I try anyway, and that's what these songs are, me trying.
Before we hear it, can you give us 3 things that have you feeling blessed lately?
From what, sorry?
Can you give us 3 things that have you feeling blessed lately before we hear the song?
3 things that have me feeling blessed. Number 1, it has to be the people around me. Like, I can't do what I do without them. So I'm blessed to have these guys. Thank you, bro. I'm thankful for Rappler for having me here and letting me share my music with everyone. And I'm super blessed to have everyone who's tuned in online, I believe. Yeah, thank you guys so much for supporting the music, for listening, and for supporting me from the beginning.
I think that's a perfect thing to leave our viewers with when we hear the song. With that said, here's James Reid with his next song of the night, blessed.
Sa manong pinyong tao sa ating mundo, nag-iisa ang isang tulad mo.
Kung panaginip lang ito, ay agad nagisingin ako. Paano ba nakuha puso mo? Ika'y bituin at nasa lupa ko. Imposible lang noon, bigla lang naging totoo. Ikaw pa rin nantungan ko. Ano ba nagawa ko noon? Sa tuwa at dating buhay ko. Yeah, I feel blessed. I've been chosen to know your love, and I'm my best. Don't you notice when you're around someone long beyond tao sa ating mundo? Nag-iisa ang isang tulad mo. I feel blessed. I've been chosen to know your love, and I'm my best. Don't you notice when you're around someone long beyond tao sa ating mundo? Nag-iisa ang isang tulad mo. Di na nga'y ng alon ng nakaraan. Nung ikaw ay dumating sa aking buhay, mundo ko'y sinagip. You are the reason that I'm breathing. And if I had to bleed, better be for a love like this. Imposible lang noon, bigla lang naging totoo. Ikaw pa rin nantungan ko. Ano ba nagawa ko noon? Santo at dating buhay ko. I feel blessed. I've been chosen. I'm my best. I'm going. Someone long beyond tao sa ating mundo. Nag-iisa ang isang tulad ko. I feel blessed to know your love. I'm my best when you're around. Oh, yeah. Nag-iisa ang isang tulad mo. One more time. I feel blessed. I've been chosen to know your love, and I'm my best. Don't you notice when you're around someone long beyond tao sa ating mundo? Nag-iisa ang isang tulad mo.
Thank you.
Hello, if you're just tuning into Live Jam, that song you just heard was Blessed by James Reid. Okay, so we've heard 2 songs from you now. Quick check-in lang. How are you feeling? Okay pa ba?
I'm good. It's just it's such a awkward setup. I never get used to it here.
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of an intimate setup now. I think it's quite different from the big crowds that you're used to, but yeah, we're still happy to have you here.
It's weird. I find the smaller the crowd, the more intense it is for me.
Yeah.
It's weird that way.
Yeah, I think that's a sentiment that most of the artists that come here share.
Right.
Because some of the artists, I asked them, do you prefer bigger crowds or intimate gigs? And then they say always the bigger crowds because it's less pressure.
Yeah, it's weird. It's so backwards, but it's
Yeah.
true. Yeah, with the smaller audience, you feel more pressure. I don't know why.
Yeah. But speaking of, we have some fans leaving
try it.
comments. I'll read some out loud for you. Comments from fans.
Sure.
This one is from Joy Cortez. Hello, James, with clapping emojis and heart emojis.
Hi, Joy.
And then this one is from Rhea Raymundo. Nakaka-bless naman talaga yun, James.
Oh, the song?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I'm glad you feel that way. That's how I feel too.
Okay, so you mentioned a while ago that most, if not all of the songs that you write are for Isa. So I'm kind of curious, like, when you write these songs with her in mind, do you tell her now, oh, I'm working on a song that's about you? Or do you kind of wait to surprise her with it when the whole thing is finished, like when you're done producing it na?
I don't do it intentionally. It just comes out that way. But I have to say, I do get really excited to have her hear it when I'm done, just to see if it kind of it captures that moment that I'm specifically referring to. Because usually it's from a specific experience, like Sandal. There was a day she was just feeling really down and didn't have the words really to describe it. So I wrote the song literally that day about how, sometimes, words aren't enough, but just want you to know I'm always here for you to lean on me. So I wrote it directly after that. So I'm always excited to have her hear it, to see if it was a proper snapshot of that moment. That's how I see the songs,
I wanted to ask also, what's the best thing that you've learned from Isa? You've written all of these songs about her. You've been with her for several years already. What's the best thing you've learned from being with her?
Well, that's tough. I think that just being kind, no matter what, it pays off. I think that's what I've learned from her. Just being strong and choosing to be kind always. Yeah, it goes a long way.
It's beautiful. So, of course, I think we all know now that you wear many hats because you're not just an artist, you're an actor as well. And I think just recently, like, you came back on set to shoot one of your upcoming teleseries, Someone Someday, alongside Catherine. So, how has that been for you so far?
We're just on our second shooting day. So we just started. There's not much to say about it now, but I'm really excited for this project. And it's actually good to be back, the whole production that I worked with before, Dreamscape, I worked with for all my projects in the past. It feels like I never left. So I'm very excited for this project.
Are there any significant adjustments that you had to make in coming back after several years?
So far, not really. But definitely, since I last worked on these projects, things have changed a little bit. When it comes to the whole production and everything, it's really smooth and it's a great working experience. I feel like they've really adjusted to the actors and everything. So no, I didn't really have to adjust.
So would you say that it's been easy to kind of juggle it with your music?
We'll see. I just started taping, but we need to finish an album. How many have we finished? Maybe six songs we finished so far, with another 5 or 6 to go. So.
So we're now unfortunately down to your last song of the night. And it's going to be Pahinga, which you sing alongside TJ Monterde. So first of all, could you share what the song is all about?
This song, Pahinga, it's about patience. It's for those in a relationship where it's hey, we've already decided we're in this together for the long run. Let's not let these petty fights waste our time. But the message of the song is really, no matter how I'm feeling right now, just let me feel that way. Just give me a moment to breathe, and I'll be back by the end of the song.
So you and TJ wrote Pahinga together with Jason Marvin. What was it like working with them for this song? Would you say that you guys are kind of similar or different in terms of the way that you create music?
I would say quite similar in terms of the way we make the music. Jason Marvin is an incredible songwriter. And I think he was perfect specifically for this song. And when we had sent the song to TJ, he was like, wow, I really, really love this track. And he was like, I wish I made this song. And I was like, wow, thank you so much. So he came into the studio, and we basically finished it there on the spot and recorded it. And I think he sounds amazing on the track. Yeah.
So of course you're known to draw from your personal experiences when you create music. So when you're collaborating with another artist about a song that kind of tells a vulnerable story, how important is it for you to share that same experience with the person you're collaborating with?
Yeah, that's really crucial. Like we really had to I had to talk about what the song meant, the exact type of fights and arguments that we would go through, and then how we, the most important part is how we make up, because that's what the song is about. That's the most important thing. That it's okay to argue sometimes, but it's making up afterwards that is really important. So that's what we talked about, and then he also opened up as well. I'm not going to tell you guys the details, but yeah, that's really crucial in working on a song with a collaborator.
Yeah, I think you touched on this a while ago, but by now you've performed Pahinga already on so many different stages. You're about to perform it in an intimate one here, but then you've performed it for lots of big crowds also. So does it feel different when you're singing a song that kind of sees you get vulnerable to a big crowd versus to a small crowd like this? Does it feel different for you?
It still scares the crap out of me. So either way, big crowd, small crowd, it's not easy to just be, wear your heart on a sleeve, for everyone to see. And yeah, I don't know what to say about that. It's hard. It's not like your natural instinct to just pour your heart out in front of a lot of people. But there's something liberating about it as well. It's especially when other people say, "Wow, we really liked your song." I sent the song to my girlfriend or my wife just to let them know that, whatever happens, I'll always come back to you. It means something to them, and they're able to connect with the song. So it's always worth it. It's just terrifying.
Yeah, I think it's something that we as non-performers will never understand. So we're leaving all of the performing to you. But to cap things off, and as something to leave our viewers with as they hear your last song, how do you want people to feel when they listen to your music?
Oh, I never really thought about that. I guess the way that I feel when I'm making it and when I sing it, and that's really different per song. But I think I create these songs because I feel like it's worth writing about. This feeling that I'm feeling is worth writing about, and I hope other people can feel it too.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for being here tonight.
Thank you. I don't know where this is coming from.
Yeah. We had a lot of fun hearing all of your insights and everything about all of the songs that you performed last. So we're looking forward to your future releases. The album that you mentioned earlier, yeah, we're looking forward to that also.
Thank you.
And of course, thank you everyone for tuning in tonight. If you have any thoughts on James's set, feel free to share them in the Our Life chat room on Rappler communities. Once again, I'm Juno, and without further ado, here's James Reid with his last song of the night, Pahinga.
Pilitin, bigyan mo lang ng oras mag-isa. Wala nang kailangan pa tayong patunayan sa dami nating nalagpasan, di ba? Kahit ang tahimik, ikaw lang ang nasa isip. Pwede bang magpahinga? Baka may masabi pa. Baby, I won't be alone. Ikaw ay mas mahalaga kaysa sa maging tama. Baby, I won't be long. I'll be back by the end of the song. Pwede bang magpahinga? Baka may masabi pa. Baby, I won't be long. Yeah. Ikaw ay mas mahalaga kaysa sa maging tama. Baby, I won't be long. I'll be back by the end of the song. Ayokong saktan ka dahil sa galita ka pa. Kailangan humupa ng emosyong dala-dala. Luha mo'y pupunasan ko. Bigyan mo lang ako ng oras magkatayo. Wala nang bibitaw, ikaw ang pipiliin araw-araw. Ooh, yeah. I won't be long. Ikaw ay mas mahalaga kaysa sa magigama. Baby, I won't be long. Back by the end of the song. Ang tahimik, ikaw lang ang nasa isip. Yeah, yeah. I won't be long. I'll be back by the end of the song.
Thank you so much for having me. Merry Christmas, guys.